Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. It looks like guilds in Overwatch have just found their way onto Blizzard's to-do list. Over on the official Blizzard forums, someone asked if guilds could be a thing, and Jeff Kaplan responded by saying, "We would be, emphasis, very excited to work on a system like this." Now, he certainly didn't say a whole lot about it. In fact, it was literally just that one line. But if you look at it, it seems like it's something that they hadn't actually thought of. But as soon as it was mentioned, kind of like a light bulb went on above Jeff Kaplan's head. And I can just kind of imagine him mentioning it to his coworkers, and then they all look around the room at each other and say, "Yeah, you know what, that actually sounds like a really good idea. Why didn't we think of that?" So I don't imagine it's going to happen soon, but I guarantee you they've already started working on it. And you know what? It actually does sound like a pretty good idea. In Overwatch, solo queue for the competitive ladder has a pretty notoriously bad reputation. Whenever someone asks on advice how to climb the competitive ladder, the most frequent response is to not solo queue. Always try to group up with at least one or two people. In order for a team to be successful, you have to have a certain balance in your composition. Too much damage or not enough damage. Too many off-meta or weak heroes, not enough healing. Any of those things can often lead to a defeat. By queuing up with at least a few other people, you're guaranteed that at least some of your team is going to be on the same page. And it will also eliminate a bunch of those oh crap moments when you see that your attacking team consists of a Torb, a Symmetra, a Junkrat, and a Hanzo. As of right now, you can add people to your friends list and play games with them, but being able to create a guild would make finding teammates a whole lot easier. Your friends are not always going to be online when you are, but if you're in a big guild, it's a pretty good chance that someone will be. So how would this work? Well, the most likely answer is it would probably be something very similar to what we already have in World of Warcraft. In WoW, a person can create a guild and then name it whatever they want. After that, they can start inviting people. Once you get a whole bunch of people in your guild, you can start putting them into different ranks that have different responsibilities. There's a lot of kind of standard things you can do when creating a guild, regardless of what the game is. There will probably be a list of different images that you can use to represent your guild. You can set a message of the day. That's particularly useful in letting people in the guild know about upcoming events, tournaments, or whatever else. The person who created the guild would be the leader, but then he can also give other people partial control over the guild. Usually they're referred to as officers. They will have the ability to do stuff like being able to invite new people, or kick disruptive people, set the message of the day, and a bunch more. Overall, for the regular player, not only would it help you find people to play with, but it's also a really good way to get help when you're trying to improve. You can simply ask a question in guild chat and someone might have the answer for you right away. Or, at a minimum, they can point you towards a video that will show you. For someone who live streams like me, it's also really good. Oftentimes when I'm messing around in quick play, I will add people from my live stream. But the way the Blizzard's friend list works is kinda garbage. It would be so much easier if I could just add my subscribers to a guild and then add them to a game through that. Back when I played CSGO, I had a Steam group that I used in order to add people to my game, and that was way easier than the friend system we have in Overwatch. So while I think stuff like game balance is still the most important issue in Overwatch, and I think they still have a lot of work to do, I really like the idea of having guilds as well. So what do you think about having guilds in Overwatch? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe because there's lots more Overwatch on the channel. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.